I sat through a 2-hour presentation watching my own work presented under someone else's name. I had spent 3 weeks building the quarterly projection deck for our division head. It was meticulous. I verified every vendor quote, adjusted for inflation, and trimmed 6% off our operational waste. On Thursday afternoon, Mark asked if he could look it over. Mark was senior to me by 2 years and usually handled executive communications, so I transferred file access to our shared drive and said sure. Friday morning, I walked into the board meeting. The projector was already running. Slide 1 popped up with the title I wrote, but the author line did not say my name. It said Mark's. I did not make a scene. I took my seat at the end of the table and opened my laptop. As Mark presented, I noticed he had not just put his name on the cover. He had swapped out my verified budget cuts for his own outdated figures, the ones our VP had already rejected last month, just so he could claim his original plan was the one being presented. At slide 12, our VP raised her hand. She looked closely at the margin numbers and frowned. She asked Mark why the projected savings had dropped from $30,000 down to $8,000, given that vendor contracts were already signed. Mark hesitated, looked directly across the table at me, and said he was just presenting the numbers I had given him. He hinted that I was still struggling with complex spreadsheets. The room went quiet. I did not get angry. I just connected my laptop to the screen sharing system and opened the document's activity log. I explained that the 30,000 figure was in the version completed yesterday at 5 p.m. Then I zoomed in on the cloud version history visible on the wall screen. The log clearly showed Mark opening the document at 11:45 last night, manually deleting my name, and overwriting my verified figures with his old draft. Every change was highlighted in yellow next to his profile photo. The VP looked at the wall, then at Mark, and told him to step into her office immediately. Would you have called him out right there in front of everyone, or handled it privately with HR after? Let me know in the comments.